Dear students, myself Kiran MP. I am working as assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering in Government Engineering College, Kushalnagar. In previous session, we had a discussion about forms, an important tool in the fundamental of web development. So, all of you are clear with what actually forms are. We all know form is an alternative way through which a user can interact with web server. We came to know about two important form elements, right? What are they? Action and method. So we know that action specifies the server side resource who is going to process the query string. And we also discussed about two types of methods used to pass query string to the server. They are the get and the post. Also, we know the difference between those two methods, right? So now coming to this session, we will have a discussion about form control elements. Okay, what actually form control elements means? Okay, we used to see several elements on our forms, right? We used to see label, we have seen text box field, we have seen password box, we might have also seen radio boxes, check boxes, options field. Okay, so these are some form control elements. Okay, we'll have a look at all those. Okay, now coming to agenda of this session. First, we will have a look at form related HTML elements. Next, we will have a look at text input controls. Next, we will have a look at HTML5 advanced controls and select list. So now coming to form related HTML elements, these are some of the form related HTML elements. Okay, so the first among these is what is known as button. So what the name itself says, it defines a clickable button. When you click on it, what action to be done, that is defined, that need to be defined. Next, as a data list. As a list is a list that will be used with other form elements. Next is a field set. Field set groups related elements in a form together. Next, form. Form, we know it's a container. It acts as a container. Next, input. Input defines an input field. and zero about 20 different types of input, and we'll see almost all. Label defines a label for a form input element. Legend defines the label for a field set group. Option defines an option in a multi-item list. OPT group, option group, defines a group of related options in a multi-item list. Select defines a multi-item list. Text area defines a multi-line text entry box. Here we have seen text box field to contain a single line. But if you want multi-line text box, we need to make use of an element text area. Now coming to text input controls. Text. I said text we have seen creates a single line entry text box. Text area. I said it creates multi-line text entry box. Suppose we need 3 lines. This is how we can achieve text area rows equals 3. Password creates a single line entry box for a password. Search creates a single line text entry box suitable for a search string. Email creates a single line text entry box suitable for entering an email address. Tell creates a single line text entry box suitable for entering a telephone. URL creates a single line text entry box suitable for entering a URL. Now look at this slide. When I use type equal text, it creates a single line text box. Next, I've used text area element and I specified some placeholder, enter some type, that is default text that will appear, okay? And it creates a multi-line text input, clear? And next, look, password. So password means whatever you are going to type in this text box, okay, it will be displayed in the form of star. Next is a search field. So next, when I say specify email, okay, type as an email, I should follow the syntax of email, otherwise it raises an error. Next, when I need to specify URL. Next, it's a telephone. Now coming to HTML5 advanced controls, there are many advanced controls. First we have discussion about two: pattern attribute and data list. So what actually this pattern attribute means? It specifies, for example, I will look at this example. What I used, pattern equals within square brackets A to Z. It means to say the first character should be an alphabet. That should be followed by a numeric, again followed by alphabet. This specifies placeholder. Okay, got it. Sorry, this specifies pattern. I mean, for this text box, for the said example, the first character should be an alphabet, followed by, and that too, the first character should be an alphabet, that too lowercase alphabet, followed by a numeric, followed by a lowercase alphabet, followed by space, followed by numeric, followed by lowercase alphabet, followed by numeric. Got it? So this is like similar to what you have learned, pattern matching, right? Similar to that. Next, we'll have a look at one more advanced control, data list. It's like drop down, it's a list, okay? For example, I want to create a drop down menu, okay? So here the type is text, and type is text, and the name for this field I may give anything. I've given city, and I used one more attribute known as list. I have named it as cities. Okay, so I need to create this drop down menu using data list and identification for cities. Okay, I need to make use of option tag, and this data list is an advanced HTML5 control to create a data list of datas. Okay, so I think you're clear with pattern attribute, like pattern matching. Okay, then the data list. Okay, clear. So with this I'll wind up this session, and the rest of the advanced controls of HTML5 we'll see in coming sessions. Thank you.